Welcome to Tulsa. This Oklahoma town is steeped in history and it's poised to become a city of the future. This sleepy town became a boom town in the 1900s when prospectors struck black gold, and then again in the 1920s. That's why downtown is full of such beautiful deco architecture. But in the 80s, an oil bust came and nearly ruined them. But that's when we saw the true spirit of Tulsans shine. They organized a grassroots initiative to attract business and community and culture. And now Tulsa is a thriving city on the rise. In fact, people tell us that Tulsa is like the Austin of Oklahoma, and it's easy to see why. Here's an introduction to T-Town. This segment is sponsored by Visit Tulsa.
Our arts culture is really strong. With our film, music, arts and culture office, we really cultivated that. The Art Deco is third to none. The largest collection of Art Deco buildings in the country outside of like Miami and New York. It was done, back in the early 1900s. So we're really proud of that. It's been well protected. A lot of things are happening on Route 66. So we're actually spending money to revitalize it and investing in protecting and preserving some of the old buildings that are on Route 66. So we're pretty proud of kind of what we're doing right now. I think you'll see an evolution of private investment and public investment. One of the cool features we've added to our historic Route 66 is Buck Adams. It's a large sculpture fashioned after the muffler men when they used to take old mufflers and weld them together and make figures out of them. For a city of our size, we have a world-class ballet. So again, it promotes culture for our community. Kind of puts us in a unique place for a city of our size. We're clearly invested in culture and providing that for our residents and our visitors. The gathering place, a 100-acre park, unique only to Tulsa. You won't find them anyplace else, probably in the U.S. It's been branded the #1 attraction in the U.S. by USA Today.
Blue Dome, Deco, Cathedral. Downtown Tulsa is made up of several distinct districts, each with their own vibe. Like here in the Arts District, which is several blocks of art galleries, studios, and even great restaurants. It's neighborhoods like these that will help keep downtown Tulsa dynamic and diverse.
Tulsa's always kind of been a sports city. We've been very successful in bringing things like the NCAA basketball, men's. Oklahoma is home to wrestling. We have Big 12 wrestling championships here. Do a lot with USA BMX. We're going to be building their national headquarters here. We'll do Olympic trials here in the future. We're also doing a lot with extreme sports, so people can come and participate with us. Coffee here is kind of a big deal. We have multiple locally companies that have been born here. The cool thing is they've gone to the industry, Latin and Central and South America, and really bringing it from the field to the roasters right here. We actually have roasters in Tulsa. You'll find very unique coffee blends. The nightlife here is very vibrant. You can get all those kind of things done in downtown or the Midtown district. The Philbrook Wine Experience just got announced as the #1 wine experience in the country, unique to the Philbrook Museum, which is only one of a kind. So it's a 2.5-day event that really immerses our community with the vintners. When you look at Art Deco, the ballet, the gathering place, Route 66, those are Tulsa specific. Nobody else has those. So that's what qualifies us as a unique destination. Now that you've heard some unique things about Tulsa, we can't wait to see you here.
Abby, thank you so much for inviting us to the Mercury Lounge. I feel like a VIP in here.
Welcome to Tulsa, Trevor. We're so happy you're here.
I'm really excited. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Let's have a sip of this wonderful local beer.
So good.
I think all interviews should start off that way.
Absolutely.
We're here for a good reason. Mercury Lounge is one of many wonderful venues around town, but it's the music scene here in Tulsa that's really alive and growing so quickly. Let's talk about that.
Absolutely. I mean, really, I feel like there's so much magic going on here in Tulsa, and music is at the core of that. We always say we're really the creative hub of Oklahoma, and our musicians are at the forefront. We have just this incredible scene from diverse genres, just so much talent, and the venues that support these musicians, Mercury Lounge naturally being one of them.
Such a cool spot. This is wonderful. Actually, when we walked in, I kind of felt right at home. I felt like I was on South Congress at Antone's, one of the great Austin music spots.
Right.
So what makes the venues so special here in Tulsa?
Sure. So you have so many different options. So you can start, big with our arena, with the BOK Center, #1 arena in the country last year. And then you have the legendary Cain's Ballroom, where, of course, Sid Vicious punched a hole in the wall. You have a singer-songwriter venue at the Colony. You've got an outdoor space with Guthrie Green, and then you've got this awesome place called the Mercury Lounge, where you can see a show literally every day of the week, and tons of, rock, country, you name it. And that's what's so wonderful about Tulsa, is you can see so many things any night of the week.
I love that. I was poking around on stage earlier, because who can resist, honestly, a chance to get up on stage at a bar, and there's a sign that says, if your band plays any more than 3 covers, your show is over, which kind of speaks to the wonderful authenticity that comes from a lot of the Tulsa musicians. And how does the community support them?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely with attendance. Everyone's out and about seeing music all the time. But then you have incredible singer-songwriters. In fact, I'm wearing a shirt. Eric Hyman, he's been nominated for tons of awards and received awards for his songwriting. Casey Steffen is also a talented songwriter who launched Miss Fest, which is one of the only female-led music festivals in the state that happens right here in Tulsa.
Very cool.
We have a great hip-hop scene. We have one of the largest hip-hop festivals in our region with World Culture Music Fest. And so there's just all of these incredible, inspiring music options, and people just crave it constantly.
Yeah, so many opportunities in this town, and creativity seems to really run through the veins of this town. And I mean, you think of Tulsa, and anybody who loves movies like me anyways, you think of The Outsiders, you think of some great films that have chosen to shoot here, and that's something that continues, right?
A lot of people don't realize how many productions come through Tulsa. So last year we worked with 32 different productions. That's everything from reality TV, documentaries, feature films. We had 2 features alone here in April. We worked with 4 this summer. I mean, it's just so many filmmakers are coming through town, and basically it's because of our locations. You can get everything from gritty to, our downtown scene has beautiful Art Deco architecture. But then really the 30-mile radius of Tulsa, you can get so many different diverse locations. That's what's wonderful about this place.
But you really actually make it very easy. Those people looking to really plant roots here in terms of a creative production, you've put together a really terrific database to help them learn what's available. We
launched the Tulsa Creativity Database last year, and so what it is it's a directory dedicated to showcasing our creativity. Musicians, film crew, artists, creative support services, as well as then a location directory too. So we can put together custom location packages for producers. And so the idea is a one-stop shop to connect all of the creatives that call Tulsa home in one spot.
I can tell from our short time here in Tulsa why the creatives are drawn to this awesome city, and I'm sure we've probably only just scratched the surface.
Oh, and we have some ideas for you too.
Oh, you do?
Okay, you must check out before you leave. You got to go to Route 66, Tulsa Playhouse, and Center of the Universe.
Ooh, well, it looks like I know where I'm going next. Abby, thank you for the suggestions. Cheers to you, and cheers to Tulsa. There's more Road Trip in Tulsa coming up after this break.